guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. This is probably one of the most special videos I think I've ever made because today I get to talk about this and shaven face, bad haircut, but all that aside, we're going to talk about this. Now, what this is this is legitimately my dream guitar. I've been playing guitar for about 14 years. I'd say 12 of those 14 years, after I kind of started learning about stuff, this has been my dream guitar. This is the pre-CBS. It's a 1963, almost all original. It is a refin, so some of you guys might see it and be like, that looks too clean. Well, it's a refinish. The body has been refinned, and there are a couple original components missing, which I'll tell you about here in just a second. But this is the guitar. I was never really particular about the color of a pre-CBS Strat. I just wanted one, and I remember early on hearing Stevie Ray Vaughan 63 Strat, which I think his was just a 63 neck on maybe a 64 body or 65 body, whatever it was. I can't remember the exact details about that. But I just remember hearing 63, and then when I was looking at this guitar, my buddy Steve from Boston, of course, sent me a link. He's like, that looks just like Jimi Hendrix's 63. That's why I decided to start with a little bit of a Hendrix jam. And Jimi literally had one identical to this. It's a blonde. It looks kind of Olympic white on the camera I'm looking at, but it's more yellow in person. It's a blonde. It's not a butterscotch, but it's definitely blonde. And a huge focus needs to be put on my wife for this one, because I was certainly getting cold feet, and she was the one who was like, no, get it. And she actually technically clicked the buy button and all that kind of stuff. I was kind of chickening out on it, and she was all for it. So a huge shout out to Gabby for always being so supportive of this stuff. She's truly just the best, amazing. And one thing that happened was earlier in the year, we had another 63 Strat we were gonna get, and there was a couple things that happened with it. Something happened with reverb, and basically I needed to get a new computer. So unfortunately, you have to be an adult sometimes, and I had to prioritize getting the computer over getting the Strat. So that was just kind of, it is what it is. You have to do what's best sometimes. So I was bummed out that I couldn't get it, because that was actually one of my goals. Oddly enough, I remember texting my buddy Michael Nilsson. He might remember this, and my buddy Derek. I was like, one of my goals this year is I want to get my pre-CBS Strat. That's my dream guitar. I want to get that, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. And I just didn't, like I said, I had to get the computer, and then we had stuff with the roof, so it was just like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is not happening. And somehow it did. It did happen. Now on this one, what is original? There were three main things that I wanted to be original. Otherwise, I didn't want one. I wanted the neck to be original, the body, and the pickups. And the pickups were a hard one to find, because I found a lot of 63s that had replaced pickups or rewound. And I really didn't want rewound, and I didn't want, replaced. That was part of the sound to me. So this one has all original pickups, an original body, original neck. It looks like maybe it was refretted once before. This thing's been played, and I love that it's been played and loved. And one of the cool things about the 63 Blondes is that it's an ash body. I believe that they were the, I'll say, only ones in quotations, because Leo Fender would just kind of use whatever bodies were there. But the majority of the time, these translucent white finishes were done on ash bodies. That way you can see the grain through it really, really good. I'll give you some close-ups, and you can see all the wood grain in it. It's super, super cool. But I'm going to do a couple separate videos about this guitar, because I want to go over some of the details that we looked into to make sure that this was in fact a pre-CBS body, because there's no real dates. There is a date on it, but you got to really know what you're looking for with this stuff. So I'm going to kind of share the knowledge that we did. We did a lot of research on this. But, yeah, the things that are not original. Pickguard, obviously not original. The pickguards back then shrunk and cracked, and a lot of them, you know, it's really hard to find an original pickguard. The pots have also been replaced on this one. It does have an original tone cap, though. That is on there, and I believe they're 250Ks. I can't remember. Yeah, 250, I think. And the switch. This is a 5-way, which, if you know anything about Strats, they didn't switch over to like 66 or 76 or 77, I believe, to a 3-way. And we actually found an NOS 3-way that we're going to put back in this to try to get a little bit more back to original. And I want to experience that. I've never had a Strat with a 3-way, so I've never really had to experience that hunt for the position 4 and 2 where you kind of have to get it to catch in between in those wedge positions. It comes with an original 63 case, which I thought was so cool. I loved opening up and seeing that orange, that, you know, red-orange interior. That was, you know, really part of the experience for me. And the case is beat up. Like, it's been, like I said, I think this was just a gigging guitar. The nut is actually original, and the neck has been oversprayed, but, you know, it's original. Like I said, the body's refinished. It's actually a pre-L series. So in '63, they went to what was supposed to be adding a 1 in the front, and I think it was a mistake. They accidentally put an L, which then created the L series. So this is actually pre-L series. So this is an early '63, and what's cool about '63 is that's when the neck started getting big again. I think 61, 60, 61, 62, the necks got kind of small. Around '63, they started to fatten up again, and this is just an incredibly comfortable neck. So when we did unbox it, Gabby initially wanted to record, you know, a clip of it to put in here. I was like, you know what, why don't we just not record it? I just want to keep that as a memory, kind of a separate thing. It's one of the things people ask me why I don't show serial numbers and guitars, and I kind of feel like, you know what, I share every other aspect of the guitar, but I just keep the serial number as my little piece of the guitar. That, you know, it's just for me. So, you know, never try to be selfish, not showing that stuff, but I keep, you know, I keep little things like that just for me. So that's what this one is. Again, you know, I think there needs to be a lot of attention put on my wife for being okay with me getting this guitar, and her really being the driving force behind it, because, you know, I was kind of chickening out, and I'm like, I don't need that guitar, and she was the one who was really like, you know, we're gonna get it. Gonna get it. And one of the things that we talked about is, you know, she was like, you know, you should really give a guitar away, because I was planning on I sold the Richie Kotzen. I was thinking about selling the Black Strat, and she's like, you know, you should give a guitar away. You know, you got your dream guitar. I'm like, that's a really good idea. And we were kind of thinking, I was like, you know, I'll buy something and give it away. And I thought, you know what, why don't, instead of me selling this thing, I give it away to one of you guys. So, you know, it's only fair. The only reason I get to own this guitar is because of you guys. And I was like, you know what? I want to give this guitar away to someone else. It's kind of got a cool story. You know, it stayed at Austin's house and then made it here. So that's what we're doing. We are going to give this guitar away. This is an amazing Strat. If you remember, I was originally going to mod this Strat, and I decided not to because it just sounded so good all on its own, and I just wanted to leave it as is. And, you know, we just thought it was only fair that, you know, I got to get my dream guitar. I should give something away. You know, I don't want to be selfish. So we're giving this away. I'm not going to promote this giveaway at all. So if you're watching this right now, how you enter is you just leave a comment on this video with your dream guitar. I didn't want this to be a big kind of giveaway where you get a bunch of people who are just trying to get something free. If you're watching this far into this video, I'd say you're pretty invested in the channel. If you've put up with me talking this long, then you certainly deserve a chance to enter. Like I said, just leave a comment with what your dream guitar is. I will randomly pick someone. It's open worldwide. You know, like I said, this you guys are all over the world. I don't want to make it just US. I'll ship it, but the import taxes will be on you. So make sure that that's something that you're cool with whenever you enter this. So the only people who will get a notification of this are people enrolled in my online guitar school. You'll get an email about it that you can enter this. But other than that, I'm not going to promote it on Instagram. I'm not going to post about it. Just enter it. I want it to go to someone who's, you know, a true supporter of the channel, not someone who just wants something for free, who's never watched one of my videos before other than like, oh, he's giving something away. I just wanted it to be for you guys. So, like I said, just leave a comment. What's your dream guitar down below? And I'm going to randomly pick someone. It'll probably be a couple weeks, or you know, it could even be after Christmas when I get to this because there's so much going on right now. But I will pick someone, give this away. I will announce the winner publicly. You know, I'm not going to do it secretly. That'll be a public post, so you'll definitely see about it. You'll know about it. I'll contact you. I'll respond to your comment and get information. But, you know, just leave a comment. I'm going to pick someone and give this to you. Like I said, it might be after Christmas because this is just a really busy time of year. But I'm excited for this guitar because it's such a good Strat for it to go to someone. So best of luck to everyone who wants to win this. It's the 2006 American Standard. So it's a, like I said, it's a legit Strat. It has custom shop pickups in it, a tone something or another in it. So other than that, thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your day. I will be seeing you all on Friday with another video. And, you know, I'll see you later. So bye, guys. Peace out. And enter the giveaway, yo. All right, bye, guys. Whoop. Hey, the one camera.
The one camera is set up perfect. Yeah.